should have played Rugrats, didn't I? No.
Hey everybody, Jim here from Kids Shoryuken, and you are watching SaruMaru, the cuddliest man, and trust me, I know.
The graphics are like... We're like, oh, the graphics are good for its day. My butthole puckered. It was like... You thought I was gonna die, huh?
Yeah, I thought you were gonna die.
Well, don't you look dumb. Where's my popcorn? Oh, I don't know where they went. What the hell? Oh, they're right here. Popcorn. Let me popcorn really quick. No. You should have played Rugrats, didn't I? No.
Hey everybody, Jim here from Kids Shoryuken, and you are watching SaruMaru, the cuddliest man, and trust me, I know.
The graphics are like... We're like, oh, the graphics are good for its day. My butthole puckered. It was like. You thought I was gonna die, huh?
Yeah, I thought you were gonna die.
Well, don't you look dumb? Where's my popcorn? Oh, I don't know where they went. What the hell?
Oh, they're right here.
Popcorn. Let me popcorn really quick. No.
I told you we should have played Rugrats, didn't I? You didn't I? No.
Hey everybody, Jim here from Kids Shoryuken, and you are watching SaruMaru, the cuddliest man, and trust me, I know.
The graphics are like. We're like, oh, the graphics are good for its day.
My butthole puckered. It was like. You thought I was gonna die, huh?
Yeah, I thought you were gonna die.
Well, don't you look dumb? Where's my popcorn? Oh, I don't know where they went. What the hell?
Oh, they're right here.
Popcorn. Let me popcorn really quick. No.
you should have played Rugrats, didn't I? You didn't I? No.
Hey everybody, Jim here from Kids Shoryuken, and you are watching SaruMaru, the cuddliest man, and trust me, I know.
The graphics are like. We're like, oh, the graphics are good for its day.
My butthole puckered. It was like. You thought I was gonna die, huh?
Yeah, I thought you were gonna die.
Well, don't you look dumb?
Where's my popcorn?
Oh, I don't know where they went. What the hell?
Oh, they're right here.
Popcorn. Let me popcorn really quick. No.
Everybody, welcome to another SaruShow. Every week we ask you guys a question and we answer it here together live every Saturday. Usually it's around 9 p.m. We're super late today because I was up pretty much all night last night just making sure that a panda was alive. And I literally woke up like 2.5 hours ago. So I woke up super late today because my body apparently needed to sleep. I hadn't been sleeping a whole lot, you know, because like we've had like visitors and stuff, and I just haven't been sleeping. So last night I got some much needed sleep. This morning, actually, not really last night. I didn't go to bed till sometime this morning, making sure that a panda was okay. And a panda is okay. He is doing much better today. And I got some sleep, which is nice. But welcome to those of you who are here. I know it's super late, so I really appreciate you guys who are still here. All right, we've got, who do we have here? Matthew. What is up, Matthew? Welcome. Brian. Paps is here. He says Gordos is here. Sweet Like Sugar is here. Let's see who else is here. Jello is here. Welcome, you guys. Thanks everybody for stopping in. All right, so this one might be a relatively quicker show just because we didn't get a whole lot of answers, and I guess that's okay because we're starting so late. But I promise you next week, since I'm pretty sure everyone will be better, assuming I don't get sick, but I feel fine. I have all I've been is tired, but I feel just fine. So assuming everything is okay, next Saturday will be a much longer show because we're going to do the weekly question. And we're also going to bring back a VGST segment. We used to do the Saturday show, used to be something called Video Game Show and Tell Live, and I used to just grab a bunch of games and talk about them and stuff. And we did like 10 parts of PC Engine because I have a really large PC Engine collection. So we're kind of going to start all over with VGST, but we're not going to do we're just going to do like my favorite PC Engine games, and we'll talk about them, we'll grab them. We'll do that after the weekly question. And then we'll go through that. And speaking of which, next week's question is, what are your top 3 PC Engine games? Or TurboGrafx 16, whatever, same thing. I think the question says PC Engine, but it really means both. It should be PC Engine / TG16 games, and why. And then we get to talk about it, and then we talk about the ones that are my favorites as well. And, yep, so that's next week's question. There it is. Jesse just added it to the chat. Go ahead and click on that, and we will answer it next week. So next week's show will be longer than this week's for sure. This one will probably only be about an hour. But next week we'll probably do like a 3-hour show, and we'll start at our normal time. Actually, we'll try to start it at 8 p.m. as opposed to 9 p.m. since it's going to go longer than normal. That way we can get the first hour, we can do our weekly question, and then the last 2 hours we'll do my PC Engine blah blahs. Maybe some show and tell with some potential whatnot games too. Some cross promotion. Oh my god, Sweet Like Sugar, you are a genius. Sweet Like Sugar, you are a genius. SaruShow and tell of all his stuffed animals. That could work. I got the Snow Bros collection with the 2 plushies while Reggie and Elvis were here, and I just haven't had a chance to open it because, you know, I have to sit down and actually do it. But yeah, I'll do an unboxing of that. That might be a cool idea. I don't have that many. Most of my plushies are Mega Man. Most of them are Mega Man, and then stuff that Jesse has won me. Jesse has won me stuff at like round 1. But really not that many. SaruMaru top PCE games, so all of them. That's a transfer. I'm actually working on a video right now, which is my top 10 PC Engine games, and it's crazy that I'm actually like working on videos again. But I was hoping to already have one done, but just been really busy with stuff. But Jesse won me this at round 1. Speaking of plushies, I absolutely love this one. It's freaking adorable. He's huge. But I love it. And then other random things. I don't know where the hell this thing came from.
Round 1 too.
Oh, was it round 1? Yeah, I guess this came from round 1 also. Pretty much any plushies that are here came from round 1, because we go to round 1 and we'll play games. And that's where plushies come from.
Also the Sailor Moon thing?
Oh yeah, and recently when Face was here, we went to round 1 and he won me a Luna from Sailor Moon. I have 2 plushies for Saru and Jesse. I need to mail these somehow. Oh man, I don't know if I should just go up and meet up with Sweet Like Sugar. I don't know if I'm asymptomatic though, because I tested negative. Jesse tested positive, and I tested negative for it. But I don't know what that means. I don't know if that's I don't know what that means. But I don't feel sick at all. Like, I feel fine. So I don't know how he could get it and I not get it, but apparently that's a thing that can happen, because I didn't get it and I feel fine. Today I feel perfect because I slept. Man, look how like I feel like my skin is like springy again. Last time I streamed, I felt so tired, but I wanted to stream, so I streamed anyway. But I felt super tired.
What happened to Nick and Cam too? Remember?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. She got it and he didn't. Yeah. And then like 2 weeks later he got it or something. Like right before they were gonna leave Mexico, he got it. So it's weird because like we watched this couple on YouTube that we really like, and the girlfriend had got COVID, and then like the boyfriend didn't, and then like almost 3 weeks later, when they were leaving their destination, he got it. So I don't know if it was related that she had it or he just got it elsewhere. I don't know. I'm up watching one of my favorite animated movies of all time, WALL-E, says Cello. Very cool. Transfer says, I have never gotten it, and I have been around a ton of people who've had it. Yeah, I've had it, pretty sure I've had it twice. I didn't get it this time around, and Jesse did. And I think is this your first?
Well, I think this is my first time.
This might be Jesse's first time. Though you were sick when I had it.
Yeah.
Too, but you were sick for not even a day.
Half a day.
Yeah, he was sick for like half a day, so he's not even sure that he had COVID when I had COVID. But I was sick for several days, like really sick. But maybe like 2 weeks where I was really sick. Jesse looks a lot better today. He's actually sitting here with me. Last time I streamed, he was just too sick. He was too sick, and he was laying down. He wasn't feeling so great. Mic is lower tonight. Oops. Yeah, I think it's because it was behind the monitor. And let me raise it. There we go. Mama, 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 mama. There we go.
I feel like yesterday was the worst for me.
Yeah.
Yesterday was I got a fever. I think it was 102 fever.
Was it?
Yeah. And I felt like I was delusional for a second, and then it went away. Like, I slept and I woke up fine.
Yeah.
And I'm just like...
I thought you were sleeping like the entire time.
Huh?
I thought you were sleeping except when... did you stay awake when you were coughing? Remember I checked in on you when you started coughing?
After that, I
you stayed up?
out.
And then you went...
Yeah, I went to bed.
Okay. Because I remember... was it last night? Yeah, it was last night when I did my stream. And Jesse was coughing. I went in to check to see... Because I had left him sleeping. And I was like, alright, I'm going to stream... And Panda was asleep, so 102 is nothing to play around with. Yeah, but I think it was only for like that moment, right?
Yeah.
When you felt really sick,
Yeah,
and then
I felt really sick. I same with temperature, and then it went down after like 20 minutes after.
Yeah, so he feels a lot better. Like I said, I don't feel anything. I tested negative. But I think he's feeling better. Let's see here. What did I miss here? Much better. Hi guys. Hi Ando Gamer. Welcome to Ando's. He says, good, you're feeling better, Jesse. Says Ando. Let's see. GT Beakerman is here. Hello, Beakermans.
You sound like shit.
Jesse. He still feels sickly, but he's much better today than he was yesterday. Yesterday he was really bad. Really bad. Alright, so let's get into the weekly question. Last week we asked you guys, do you have any bootleg or ROM hack games that you are fond of, and why? Personally, with me, it wasn't so much ROM hacks, but bootleg games. I didn't have a lot of money growing up, so I didn't get a whole lot of original games, so a lot of my games, especially like the early kart games, were bootlegs for me, as well as like the 32-bit era, a lot of bootlegs there, because it was just, so many games were coming out and it was just impossible to get them all, and so I bootlegged a lot of games. So for me it was mostly bootleg games, which I keep some here. I'll show you.
Hi, Randrick.
Randrick, welcome. A couple of bootlegs, but I've gotten a number of bootlegs back in the day. Alright, so last week we asked you guys about bootleg ROM hack games. The first one comes to us from Cello Jello. He says, yes, I have two for this particular question. There's Turtles of Rage and Castlevania Bloodlines Enhanced Edition. For Turtles of Rage, it's pretty much self-explanatory. TMNT and Streets of Rage 2. I mean, really? As far as Castlevania Bloodlines Enhanced Edition, I love the new enhanced colors and backgrounds improvements that have been made to this hack. Makes the game look great. Very cool. What is that? I hear something.
Hold on one second.
Oh, Slayer! Slayer shit my butt. Welcome, Slayer. Thank you. There we go. All right, now I can hear it. I couldn't hear it before. Very cool. All right, welcome. Thank you, Slayer, for 12 months. 12 months of Slayer butts. Thank you so much, sir. How are you doing today?
Shut my butt.
I think you meant to say, yeah, shut my butt, but I came out shut my butt. Welcome. He says, I'm in bed for work, but wanted to say hi, and I'll leave the stream up. Awesome. Thank you so much, Slayer. I really appreciate it. And thank you for the continued support on the SaruMoji Club. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Shut my butt. I was supposed to say shut my butt. I'm good. Jesse's not, though. Jesse has COVID, unfortunately, but I feel good. Especially today. I feel nice and rested. It was like the first day in a long time where I just fucking slept until my body was like, oh, hey, you've had enough. Get up. So I feel good. I feel good, and I'm full of life and lard. Let's see, who else is here? Did I miss anybody? All right. Did you guys hear that? I don't know if you guys heard the audio. Does it come through? Did it come through loud? Did you guys hear me reading cellos? Cello jellos? Very cool. I just finished watching Batman Forever, says Corbin. I just shit my pants. That commercial's funny. It always reminds me. Oh, look. Oh, shit. Matthew Roach. Look at Matthew. Oh, my gosh, Matthew. Thank you so much. Look at that. He gifted 5 memberships to the SaruMoji Club. So, all y'all can spam all the icons. All the icons. Thank you so much, Matthew. I really appreciate that. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Matthew Roach is a legend. He sure is. Thank you so much, Matthew. That is awesome of you. Gotta love those bat nipples. What? Does Batman have bat nipples in that one? Yep. That's weird. Oh, look at all those emojis. All those emojis.
Batman and Robin
had costume nipples?
All 3 of them did.
That's creepy. Rander says, I was playing Police Knots. I actually started playing this tonight. How do you like it so far? The cinematics in Police Knot are freaking amazing, right? Like, it's got some really awesome cinematics. Alright, moving on. Number 2. Didn't leave a name, but this person says Mega Man 4 minus Infinity. That's NES Mega Man ROM hack. And I don't remember what that one adds, but I've seen it. I've seen people playing it on Twitch and stuff. My sideburns are going wild. Let's see here. Never Batgirl though. Sweet like sugar. Are you here? Are you in Vegas or are you still in California? I saw you went to Game Dude. Man, I really want to hang out with you. Let's go get some donuts. Let's go get some late night donuts. Look at those Korean emojis. So cute. I'm in LA still. Oh, okay. What are you doing in LA? Or what did you do today in LA? LA is fun when you're visiting. There's so much to eat there. Did you go to Little Tokyo, by the way? I want to go to LA so bad. I think when Jesse feels better, we're gonna go to LA. Though we might. I think we're gonna end up making a couple international trips because I bought some tickets before I left my job. I bought some tickets to a place in the tropics because I've never been, and they're also non-refundable. So we're going regardless. So hopefully nothing goes down because that would suck if we can't get our money back if something happens, during that time. But I'm excited. I loathe LA, but heart WB. Yeah, there's for me, it's a love-hate thing, right? Like, I feel like I've had a lot of bad experiences in LA, but there are some things about LA that I really, really like and miss, right? Like, pretty much Little Tokyo. Little Tokyo, Placita Olvera. I really miss Placita Olvera. Pretty much that whole area. So it's like Chinatown, Placita Olvera, and Little Tokyo. I miss that whole strip of culture on Alameda. It's pretty much like a whole strip of cultures, which is awesome. And I really, really miss that about LA. But other than that, that's pretty much it. I really only miss Chinatown, Placita Olvera, and Little Tokyo. That whole area down on Alameda. And other than that, I really don't. I don't miss anything else. That's all I miss. Everything else I don't care about. Have not been to Little Tokyo. Oh my gosh, you should go. How long are you in LA for? How long are you there for? You should go to Little Tokyo, and then Placita Olvera is like the Little Mexico area there, and it's awesome. They have like street food. There's like a place like right when you go into Placita Olvera in the corner that does like tacos de carnitas. They do like tacos al pastor. Super good, super good. You're there till Thursday. Oh my gosh, you're there for a while. I'm gonna take a bus down there and meet up with you, and we'll go places. If Jesse wasn't sickly, I would totally do it.
It's Elvis Roa.
Oh no, don't do that. You can't do that stuff. I'll do it for you, Elvis Roa. Here, you got a drink? Okay. That's awesome. There's lots of fun stuff to do in LA. Corbin says, when my wife and I went to LA, our rental car was broken into and our passports were smashed and grabbed. Oh no. Yeah, a bad experience like that would definitely do that. Uh-oh, hold on. Give me 1 second, guys. Are you okay? Yeah. Do you want a different drink, maybe? Do you want a different, because that drink is probably not porous. Yeah. Yeah, because I don't think Powerade is porous enough. No. When I feel like that, like the more porous. Oh, you know what would be good too? When we go downstairs, pour yourself a cup of that mango mango juice.
There's also orange juice.
I feel when I had COVID, that mango juice freaking saved my life. Like I couldn't drink anything. Remember, I drank water. Anything I drank, I would choke on. All right, let's see. Sorry about that, Jesse. I just wanted to make sure Jesse was okay. He was. Let's see here. It might sound like a dad, but drinking water is the best thing when you are sick like this. He's drinking water. The problem with water is that it's not porous enough, and he starts to choke and he starts to cough. So I also have the same issue. He was drinking Powerade. But
every time I drink something, it burns my throat. Everything. Yeah. So right now, like when I had COVID too, it was like that. When I had COVID, the more porous the drink, the better. It was easier. A tamarind water would be great. Ugh. Yeah, agua de tamarindo is yummy. I love all those things. Or like they do like agua de Jamaica too, which is really good. Ooh, this is so thick. Oh, so thick. Let's see here. All right, let's move on. Number three, for those of you who are just coming in, the last week's question was, do you have any bootleg / ROM hack games that you were fond of and why? The next one, number 3, comes to us from Kitsune-sama. Kitsune says, I can't think of any. They were all buggy, glitchy, and terrible. Perhaps Contra 3 for the NES? I don't know, honestly. Alright. Next one comes to us from Mackenzie. Mackenzie says, I despise bootlegs. As someone who has had the unfortunate fate of buying a couple fake reproduction cartridges thinking they were authentic copies, it really bugged me and soured me. To be clear, I'm not against reproduction cartridges, as long as they are clearly marked as reproductions that the homebrew community did for the NES World Championship 1990 with dark blue cartridges and label with clear text that says reproduction to avoid confusion. I don't know if this would be considered a ROM hack, but I have played some games by emulators to see if a game I will enjoy or not by using like a Raspberry Pi or something. Usually, I'll always prefer to play the original games on original hardware, but it can't be denied that how expensive some of the games are. Emulation can be a great way to play these games, with some even making improvements to the original, especially if it's a PAL game. I wish I could think of more, but I don't really know what to say, so I'll just end my thoughts here, knowing I'll probably come up with more ideas with what I want to say, but oh well. Next person throws bootleg copy of Demon's Crest out the window, says Mackenzie. Ugh, alright, that is too porous for me to drink. That it is making it hard to speech. I cannot speech. Drink warm hojicha when sick. I always drink hot chamomile tea with honey when I'm sickly. Bing, 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 bing. Yeah. Right now he's taking lots of medicine too, like Mucinex, and doing vapor rub and stuff. Like, he's doing like Theraflu. Like, I made him some Theraflu. I'm making him drink like, or eat like hot like ramen stuff that'll help him like sweat out stuff. But I mean, it's kind of hard with COVID, right? Because like COVID is like something that kind of just lingers. But how do you feel now? Other than your throat,
I feel way better than I did yesterday.
You still look sick.
Yeah.
Like you still don't look good, but you do look better. And he's here. Yesterday he just couldn't. He was bad. He was bad. All right. Number 5 didn't leave a name, but this person says Dracula X Rondo of Blood because it's so much fun. I don't know if maybe they mean the English bootleg of that. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna grab some. Sorry about that. I see them. Bing, 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 bing. Oh, Pikachu. Oh, Pikachu. Dude, give me that Nuka juice. Actually, I'm gonna put it away. Yeah, it's way too thick. I have returned to love. All right, number 6 comes to us from Cybergirl. Cybergirl says, none, as I stay away from bootlegs. Bootlegs are bad. Pika Pika. He's my flat Pika. Glad Jesse is feeling a little better, says Face. Progress is good no matter how you slice it. Pikachu sleep dancing. This will be a great answer from Cybergirl, and it was. Pirating is bad. Don't pirate, kids. Oh, that mango juice made my saliva so thick.
Oh no.
Alright, here we go. Next one comes to us from... I'm not sure who this is, but this person said, I can't think of any. There are always a few I've seen that I thought were clever, like the Deadpool one made from Ninja Gaiden. That's cool. That would be one I'd want to check out. Is Jesse on prednisone? No, he's just taking like Mucinex and stuff. and medicine
It didn't get that bad.
for COVID. He was really bad yesterday, but that was, that was, I think, the height of it. I feel like he's already getting better. We've had our third vaccinations already too. Let's see here. Anyone's having a drink right now? I'm drinking a gin, blueberry, and cranberry cocktail. Nice. Very nice. I'm not drinking anything alcoholic. I'm almost done with the raspberry iced tea, and I just grabbed a cherry Coke from the fridge. No alcoholic drinks, though. I do have some shots in the fridge that I'll save for some occasion or another. All right, next one. This person didn't leave a name either. So let me know if you're here. And for everyone else, when you do the question, just make sure you put your name somewhere in the answer, just so that we know who it's from, because we don't pay for the Gleam thing, and it doesn't tell us who it is unless you're the winner. So let's see. Number 9 comes to us. I'm sorry. Number 9 says, I've never messed with ROM hacks really, but I did enjoy the hack to Mother 3 with the English translation. I wish I had some good Commodore games to mention, but as those are already perfect, there's no need to modify them. Is that maybe Mark Dell? Possibly? Sounds like Mark Dell. Saru and Jesse, that sardine I bought on that Japanese store is so good. I don't like sardines. I think sardines are gross. Sardines are ill. What store was it? I don't remember. What store?
Nakata.
Oh, Nakata. I usually don't go to that one. It's too far from me. We have one that's close by. I can check to see. If you send me a picture of what it looks like, I can see if the one, because we have a Nakata not far from here. I can check and see if they have it. But if not, I guess next time I go to that side of town, when we go, because we want to go back to Sweet. We've been to Sweet Honey so many times. As soon as Jesse is better, Monday he's gonna take the test again to see if he's still, if he's not if he's positive or not. And if he's not, we'll go. We will go. We will go to Sweet Honey Dessert, and then we'll stop by Nakata, because it's all on the west side of town. So maybe we'll go. I love anchovy pizza, says Matthew Rhodes. Blech. I don't like anchovy and their little stiff bodies, salty little bodies. I don't know why. It almost reminds me of what it would be like to eat bugs. Not that I've eaten any bugs. I've never eaten bugs before. Even though bugs are like eaten like everywhere, right? Like the Japanese love like bee larvae, and the Mexicans love champolines, which is grasshoppers. They'll eat grasshoppers, like salted grasshoppers or chocolate covered grasshoppers, and I'm like, ew, gross.
If we ever go to Mexico, I'll eat one. If we go, I'll eat one. I'm telling everyone right now.
Gross. Then you're gonna be on your own. All those sardines and hot sauce on Triscuits is so yummy. Ew! I don't know why. Just like maybe I just gotta try it again. I had anchovies one time on pizza, and I absolutely hated it. Absolutely hated it. Oh no! I also had like a sardine thing on crackers. I remember, and that was fucking gross too. So maybe I just don't like sardines. I'll have to try it again. But I've had it a couple times. Once on pizza, once on crackers. And each time I thought it was freaking gross. Gross! Alright, next one. Moving on. Next one comes to us from Corbin. Corbin, who is in the chat. Corbin says, the English language hack of the Super Famicom game Tales of Fantasia. I played that in 2002 or 2003. I distinctly remember it taking hours to download over dial-up, and then playing it for so many more hours using SNES 9X emulator on my father's Packard Bell, running Windows 98 SC, and falling in love with the game. If English language patches don't qualify, then I will say Final Fantasy VII NES ROM. It's such a labor of love and definitely worth playing through if you have any fond feelings of Final Fantasy VII at all. Top-notch bootleg / ROM hack, says Corbin. Yeah, that one is a cool one. It was amazing to see all the characters, you know, in that classic NES Final Fantasy style. I don't remember where I went and I saw it. They had it up. It was it was in Chinatown. It was in Chinatown, Los Angeles. Do you remember that store we used to go to? That's like way at the end of Chinatown.
Yes, by the bank.
Yes, by the bank, and they had it playing. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. I don't know if they were selling it or if they were just playing it. I don't know, but they were playing it there. I'm a carbitarian. I'll pass on the bugs and sardines. Does that mean that do you eat? Are you vegetarian? Sweets? I don't remember. I thought you said you liked chicken katsu, so I'm guessing you're not. If you like chicken katsu, unless it was something that you used to like once upon a time. But I don't remember. I don't remember if you were vegetarian or pescatarian. Or...
Cheese chicken.
I eat chicken. Okay.
I want chicken.
I know. I want some sort of chicken katsu thing. Chicken katsu thing. Man. So you leave... Are you staying in LA until Thursday? I know you were thinking about coming to Vegas. But, I don't know. Maybe you can... Unless you're busy during the week. I was going to say maybe you should come here during the week. But,
yeah, because I'll probably be better. But...
Yeah. We'll test Jesse. We're both going to take the test on Monday just to make sure that I didn't, you know... get it during this, because we are in the same space all the time. So we're taking our second tests on Monday, and we're gonna see. I'm gonna assume. Well, I shouldn't assume, but I'm gonna assume that I'm going to be negative again because I feel fine.
He hasn't, Corbin.
I haven't. I want to so bad, but I want to from Japan. But it would have to be like when I have like 2 or 3 weeks in Japan. We always go to Japan for like 10 days, sometimes even shorter. We've been in Japan like 6 days once. Let's see here. Yes, here till Thursday. We can play it by ear. Okay. Yeah, well, I would love to meet you.
Yeah.
I would love to meet you. And if you did make your way down here, we can go to Sweet Honey Dessert. Sweets for sweets! But yeah.
Take you to all the nerdy places.
Because I'm assuming Jesse got this while we had people here. Like, we met up with people. We went out and did stuff. So, like, who knows? It could have been anywhere, right? But I assume, because it started the day with really light sniffling the day we came back from the airport, right?
Yeah.
And what's the incubation period? Because, like,
it was the next day.
Yeah, it was the next day. It was after we came back. We dropped Face off at the airport, and then the next day he started feeling weird. And then it was just progressively, little by little, like it was like a slow progression up until yesterday, right? And then yesterday he felt really shitty, and so it was like, okay, you know what? We should take COVID tests. And sure enough, he came up positive for COVID. So Monday will be a week already, right? Yeah. Monday will be 7 or 8 days.
7 probably.
Yeah, like 7-8 days. So on Monday we'll see. They say it's a 4 to 14 day, but the new variants, it's all out the window. Yeah, they told us it was 4 to 5 days for the quarantine period. Was 4 to 5 days. Now with the new variants and the new standards, it's a 4 to 5 day quarantine, and he's already been sick. This is like day, what's today, Saturday? This is like day 4 for him already. Day 4 or 5. When did we take you back to the airport, Face? Wednesday morning, and it started Thursday, right? You started feeling. Was it
probably
Thursday?
That day,
Wednesday night?
Wednesday night.
I would say Wednesday night because Wednesday night you were like a lot. And I'm like, shut up, remember you?
Yeah.
I didn't know he was sick. You know what I mean? Like we talk like that to each other. So he was like hawking up a bunch of stuff Wednesday night, and I was like, shut up already. What did I say? I was like, would you die quietly? Yeah, stuff like that. You know, it's just, you know, like it's common humor. Like I think Hispanics,
Hispanics,
right? It's a
yeah.
Hispanic thing.
Hispanic thing.
Ya muérete.
Ya muérete.
You know, stuff like that. So yeah, he started feeling shitty. Not shitty, but he started feeling like the stuff with his throat Wednesday night. And then the next day it just continued, right? Like he was like coughing a lot, like nonstop coughing, phlegmy. And then Friday was like, boom, it hit him hard. And Friday was like, oh, I'm really not feeling well. And so that's when he took the COVID test and he came out positive. And I was like, maybe I should do it too. Because I wasn't feeling anything, right? I wasn't feeling sick or anything. So I did it as well. But mine came up negative. So on Monday, we'll just do it again and see.
Matt Gross says, "Do you have?" Oh wait, Just Sugar says, "Did she know there was a lot of presence, Korean presence in LA?" Wait.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just kept blabbering.
There we go.
Matthew Kelly, welcome. I just saw that. Welcome, Matthew Kelly. How you doing?
There's a big Korean presence in LA. I was surprised.
Yeah, I used to live in Koreatown for the longest time, which is like a large area, right? But oh my gosh. We used to go to a $10 Korean barbecue called Castle Barbecue. Really good. And it was $10. You would never find that here in Vegas. In Vegas, there's no such thing as $10 Korean barbecue. The cheapest Korean barbecue here, I think, is like $16.99 or something. It's the cheapest you can find here. Koreatown, you can get legit kimchi jjigae. Yeah, you can get everything. It's K-Town. You can get all the things. Face says, love Korean barbecue. I know, we didn't do that when Elvis or you were here. I was surprised.
We didn't do a lot again.
Yeah, we didn't do a lot, really, like, of the food things that we wanted to do.
We went to Retro City Games like 100 times.
We did go to Retro City Games like 20 billion times, though. Let's see here. I want sardines in my next Elite box. Maybe if you're a good boy. But yeah, as soon as Jesse feels better, I want to go back to Sweet Honey Dessert and get some more of those pancakes. I've already been so many times because we took Gabe there too. We took Face twice. The second time Gabe was with us, right?
Yeah.
Was Gabe with us? So we were there 3 times in the last 2 weeks.
Oh, 4 times.
Was it 4?
Because we went
We took Elvis Roa,
yeah.
Right? After we had sushi, we went to Sweet Honey with Elvis Roa, and then we went again to Face, no?
With Reggie.
No, we didn't take Reggie there. I don't think...
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't take Reggie there. So it was Elvis, and then we took Face. And then we went again with Gabriel. So yeah, we went 3 times in the last 2 weeks. Oh, it's so good. So good. Alright, moving on to the next one. Sorry, we totally went on a total tangent. Alright, number 11 comes to us from Socket, your friendly Socket monsters. He says, none that I can think of, says Socket. Let's see here. I felt like garbage Tuesday night. Yeah, you were all sickly, so,
He was sickly since Monday, because he was sniffling. I remember.
Yeah, I remember. Face, you were sick for a while, weren't you? And then when you were leaving, you started getting all barfy. And you said you had a fever, right? So it's a good assumption to assume that you had COVID. I would say that it's a very good assumption that was what was going on with you, and it likely had nothing to do with pepper lunch at all. It likely had to do with you were probably dealing with COVID. Let's see here. No comment on the food part, says Elvis Roa.
Because of the burgers.
Because of the burgers. Shut up, Elvis. You were all up in that shit. You were like, oh my god, this is so good. I can't get this back home. Burgers. Give me more burgers. Corbin says, if I go to Vegas, can I get the Saru Panda tour? Sure. Are you coming to Vegas? Because if you do, we'll go eat with you and stuff here. We'll go do things. We can go do stuff. There's lots of foodie stuff.
We would love to meet your wife too.
Yeah. Are you coming here with your wife? We can go places. We can go places. We have yummy things to eat here. Lots of yums. Lots of yums. All right, next one. Let's see here. Number 12. Number 12 didn't leave a name, but this Sean Connery. This person says Final Fantasy VI T Edition. Tons of extra content added to an already great game. Has anyone else? Is anyone else familiar with that ROM hack? I'm not familiar with that at all. Not this year. Have to renew my driver's license. So only New York East Coast. Chinese food. Yeah. Let's see here. Happy we didn't have that again. Yeah. All right, we're coming down. Oh, we got more, huh? I thought we only had 10 today. All right, next one comes to us from Brandon Cruz, number 13. Brandon says, I think I already mentioned this hack in a different answer, but Rockman minus Infinity is hands down the best ROM hack I've played. It's a very ambitious hack of Rockman 4 that keeps the same robot masters and other main characters, Dr. Cossack, Kalinka, etc., but drastically redesigns its stages and includes a new soundtrack featuring 8-bit remixes of music from various other games like Fillmore from ActRaiser. If you look at the speedruns and other more casual playthroughs of this game online, you might think it's just another impossibly difficult Kaizo hack. But while it is indeed tough, everything is fairly designed, and the increased power drops, even at normal difficulty, certainly help. Some of the weapons that you gain from the robot masters are pretty overpowered too. If you're curious, our very own Mr. Mega Man fan did a video on it last month for his Mega May series. Check it out, says Brandon Cruz. Very cool. Very nice of you to plug in Mr. Mega Man fan. Mr. Mega Man fan is a member of the Saru crew. He does do a lot of videos. A lot of PC Engine related videos as well. And of course, Mega Man related content. Let's see here. Jesse just linked tonight's Gachapon. Make sure you enter that. That's free to enter for anyone who is new. Your chance to win all kinds of stuff. If you're within the US, you get whatever toy prize is in there. If you're outside of the US, you get some sort of flat thing we can put in a flat envelope due to shipping reasons, but you'll get like a sticker or a magnet or something cool. Something cool, I promise. Elvis Roa says, I just can't believe we didn't have Winky. Yeah, what the fuck?
And this time Reggie was the one who woke up late.
I know, this time Reggie was the one who woke up late. I remember last time he came, he was talking mad shit about how I was sleeping in. But I think you guys also came when I was working that time, and I was always exhausted, you know? I was always tired. So when you guys came, I tried to sleep as much as I can. But this time around, I was awake. I was awake. See, I made it, says Reggie. We were just talking about how this time I was the one who woke up and Reggie was the one who was sleeping. But the last time you guys came, I didn't wake up until I was damn good and ready to wake up. But, yeah, I was super tired. Speak of the devil, says Corbin. Reggie just heard his name. He heard his name. He was watching the whole time. Seems like a panda alarm wake up is needed. Matthew Roach. I didn't have any issues waking up this time. It was different. It was different this time around. All right, next one comes to us from Matthew. Speaking of Matthew, Matthew says the ROM. Wait, is it Matthew? Yes. Matthew says, the ROM hack games that I am fond of are Saturn, Castlevania Symphony of the Night Improvement Hack, for improvements that use the 4 MB RAM card to allow for fast loading, smoother animations. My second is the Metroid HD hack for the NES, that allows scrolling backgrounds, a map, animated backgrounds, and lastly is the English voiceover hack for Slash Blade that allows for English translated text and English voiceovers. What is Slash Blade? I'm not familiar with that one. But the Castlevania Symphony of the Night improvement hack is such an improvement, right? Like, it improves, like, the graphics, like Matthew said, and the map is another thing, too. Like, whenever you would, like, hit start to go to the map, it would take, like, it would, like, load, like, forever. It didn't quickly do it like it did with, the original one, or like what it did with the PlayStation one. It made it closer to how the PlayStation was, really. So it was a really impressive hack, and I believe they updated it, right? Didn't they update it a couple times more? I believe, to add more things. I haven't played it I haven't played it since the initial hack. So I need to go back and download whatever the newest one is. Bulk Slash. Oh, Bulk Slash. Yes. Bulk Slash on the Saturn. That was very cool, right? Like how they did the dubbing. It's dubbed like they would have dubbed like any anime in this time. That was such a labor of love with that translation hack. Oh, let's straighten out my back. But yeah, that was an awesome translation hack. Hulk smash! Hulk smash. Alright. Next one. Number 15 comes to us from Randrick. Randrick says, I had a pirated cart on the NES with a lot of games on it, and I remember there were a lot of Nichibutsu games like Saycross and Terra Cresta. It's actually a cart that I used so much at one point it was no longer working, sadly. But I did appreciate having this pirated cart as it gave me a taste of Japan-only games, and now I'm on a quest to get all the games I enjoyed on this pirated cart. After typing all of this, I realized I misunderstood the question, so my best ROM hack answer is BS Zelda. It was so cool to be able to play this game that would be otherwise impossible to play, says Randrick. That's funny. And no, you didn't understand that's also part of it was pirated games too. So both of your answers are legitimate ones, because that also included bootleg games as well. So if you like had like bootleg games, and you wanted to talk about those, completely legitimate. So your multi-cart answer as well as your ROM hack answer were both awesome. DJ, did you see my video today? I saw you posted a video. I haven't watched it yet. I've been taking care of Jesse for the most part. I literally woke up 2 hours before I started the show, and I started the show super late. Because Jesse has COVID, and I've been watching over him. Yesterday was really the worst for him. Is that for the game thing? Or the Gachapon?
That's for the game thing.
Okay. Oh, cool. I was not sure. No, you totally... That was totally correct. Or totally in the path of the question. So very awesome. Very awesome.
I'm just checking to see if anyone else did it.
I want to pick up the Mega Man collection for the game. Oh, you guys are talking. Alright. Michael Town says, hey, used to play a bit of Mario Air back in the day. Hard version of Mario Brothers with lots of cheap deaths added from invisible bricks and stuff. Similar to an old indie game called I Want to Be the Guy, says Michael Towns. Very cool. Welcome in.
There's a Gachapon added some new stuff to it, so...
Very cool. Alright. Alright, so that was it. We got 15 answers this week. Next week's answer is up at the top. Next week we're doing very similar to Video Game Show and Tell Live, how we used to do it. I'm going to grab... I'm not going to talk about my entire collection, because when we first started doing that literally took 10 live episodes in the beginning. That's when we first started doing live shows, and that's how this Saturday show started off, was with me talking about my PC Engine collection. It literally took us 10 episodes of like 3 hours each to go through them all. So this time around, I'm just going to grab like the best of the best in my collection, and we're going to do that. So we're going to start bringing back the VGST section, which was Video Game Show and Tell, after the weekly question. So we'll do the weekly question first, just to make sure that, you know, people catch what they've answered and stuff at the beginning of the show, like we've been doing now. But the only difference is that we're going to just do the Video Game Show and Tell portion after the weekly question. So we're gonna do that. Just with a bunch of games that I have in my collection. Just for a lot of people who are new. A lot of you guys who, are classic Saru crew, like Elvis Roa, Randrick, Reluctant Hero. All those people remember VGST. So for them, it's content that they've kind of seen over again. But I think it'll still be fun because it's been so long, right? It's been so long since we've just sat back and talked about video games. And Corbin was here too. Back then. Let's see here. And that just reminded me of Mario Land DX. Saw a cart on sale the other day, says Michael Towns. Rander says, I'm all for VGST. Yeah, I thought it would be fun. Because a lot of people joined after the fact, right? Matthew Roach, he wasn't here during VGST days. And if you are new and not subscribed, then please subscribe. Yes, thank you, Matthew. I appreciate that.
We also showed up all your figures too, remember? Every single figure.
Yeah, we did. We did show my figures. Because we did a Valis. We did one that was like a Valis related video game show and tell. Where I just showed off my Valis stuff. And I was showing my figures. And let's just say that the figures are very detailed under the armor. And there was a little mishap.
It popped up.
Francis says, I like the VGST format better. Well, good, because we're gonna go back to that for a good long while before we go back to just to keep things fresh and different. Oh, Jesse is he's still sickly. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Much better. Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. You're sick. You're allowed. Let's see here. Pretty keen to pick up both, says Michael Towns. Yes, VGST is back, says Elvis Roa. Yeah, Elvis Roa was a lot of people here were around for VGST. Elvis Roa, Corbin, Randrick, Reluctant Hero. Oh, thank you. A lot of you. But a lot of you didn't come until Polymega stuff, like Matthew Roach, Sweet Like Sugar, I want to say. And some others. Corbin says, never be sorry, Jesse.
Thank you, Corbin.
You are allowed to be sicklies.
Well, I remember the Valis figure, says Randrick. I bet YouTube loved the...
Yeah, he's fine. He's just coughing up a lot of stuff. I think the worst of his COVID was yesterday. I think yesterday was the peak.
It was the peak yesterday.
Of it. Because he's much better today. Like yesterday, he was... when I went live, he was in bed and just like, he was not feeling well. So, yeah, he's doing a lot better, and I think he'll be done and over with it soon. I would say by Monday he's probably gonna feel 100% better. Jesse needs una jalada y una lambidita para sentirse mejor. Maybe. Oh no!
Sorry. That was so funny.
Oh no, he can't even laugh.
Yes, I came from the Polymega promotions.
Yeah, a lot of people came during Polymega stuff. Brian says I came before Polymega stuff. Yeah, Brian is from FX Unit Yuki stuff. Sarah's Polymega updates were the best of all time. YouTube trying to cover it. All the YouTubers trying to cover it, he says. All right, and that was it, right? That was all the questions. All right, who is the winner of the weekly of the video game question? What are we doing first? Gachapon?
Gachapon, yeah.
All right, let's do the Gachapon winner. Let's see who won the Gachapon. Jesse gets to do the honors as always. What I like about VGST is we go right into what I like: Japanese games and obscure stuff. Because your collection is awesome, Sarah, says Randrick.
Thank you, Randrick. And it's also cool because you show off, you go in, you open the thing, you're showing off the game.
Yeah, and you guys get to see it. It's fun. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. And so I think a lot of the old Saru crew will enjoy having that back. But it'll also be new to a lot of the people who found us after the Polymega stuff.
All right, only 4 people entered, so
Wow.
So everyone has 25% chance.
Okay, well, only 4 people enter. That makes the odds good for everybody else. All right, so do you want to draw it anyway?
Yeah.
Screw it.
The winner is Matthew Roach.
Matthew, you're the winner. The odds were really in their favor. If only 4 people entered. All right, well, very cool.
So rigged.
So rigged. Cello, what is up? I didn't know you were still here. I'm glad you're still here. All right, congrats to Matthew. We still haven't announced the video game giveaway winner. So we do, every week we do the same kind of raffle on Gleam. All you have to do is answer the question up at the top. We read it here like we do now as part of the show. That's something we've been doing since the beginning. We did the question since the beginning, right? Even like during VGST days. I think the difference was during the VGST days, we used to read the question at the end. Do you guys remember that? Oh, is that the new camera?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks way better.
It does.
Yeah, the only difference is we used to read the weekly question at the end of the show, and then when we changed it to SaruShow, we started reading the question in the beginning of the show. So we're going to keep that, where we read the question in the beginning. Oh, did someone already pick? He said 3. Okay. 3. All right, ball number 1. Ball number 1 is a paper. Let's see what is inside it before we get to the next ball here. Ball number 1 is big prize. All right. And he is elite, so he gets 2 bonus balls at the end. So even if he doesn't win the big prize, he can still pick whichever one. Ball number 2 is what? Peachon? Peachon? Oh my gosh. That's crazy. I didn't know he was in there.
Yeah, we have 2 of those.
Oh, we do?
Yeah.
Okay, I was going to say. I was like, you can't give away Peachon. Oh my gosh. I'm glad you... All right, and then this one's ball number 3. 2. Ball number 3 is... What is this?
It's a Halo pin.
Oh, okay. Which way does it go? This way?
This way, yeah.
That way?
That way, yeah.
This is a pin from... Wow, this
It's a steel Halo pin.
Wow, yeah, it's like... That is heavy. Heavy. Microsoft Corporation. What is... That's cool. That's a cool one. That one's ball number 3. All right, ball number 4. Ball number 4 is this Mega Man charm, which...
Matthew probably already has.
Matthew probably already has. All right, and now there's 2 bonus balls, no?
Yeah, so he's only 2 bonus.
He gets 2 bonus balls because he's SaruPro Elite. 2 bonus balls. Tell us, any new DBZ prizes? I think there's one in there. There's a figure.
Oh.
I believe there's a figure in the big box prize.
Yeah, there's a figure in there.
Oh no. Because he's flipping out right now. He's like, take that.
How come no ball's coming out? There's one.
There we go. Bonus ball number 1 is big prize again. So big prize does have to land on the number that you pick, but because he's elite, he'll be able to pick any of the normal balls. All right, so 2 of those are big prize, and then this one is bonus ball number 4. Whoa, what is this? Oh, this is cute. This is like a wind chime, but there it is. Kitty wind chime, but it's also a keychain. That is adorable. Where did this come from?
Oh, I found it. We got it in Japan.
Oh, okay.
I found it in a box. I was like, oh, I'll put this in there.
Random wind charm thing from Japan. Did this come from that shop that's the bookstore that has all the knickknacks?
No, I got this when we were on Golden Week. We had to put our luggage. That's where I got it from. Remember Golden Week?
Oh, in Kobe?
In Kobe? No, in Osaka. Golden Week, we had to put our luggage because there was no place to put luggage, so we had to go to that sketchy place.
That sketchy
we were all
place.
Scared.
Yeah. Oh, was there a gachapon right outside?
Yeah.
This came from that.
Uh-huh.
Oh, cool. All right. Yeah, Matthew wants peach on. He already knows.
Peach-on.
So he knows how it works. All right, so Matthew is getting this peach on right here. So cute. You can put him on top of the kettle. He comes with a kettle, and you can put peach on. Oh my god, this is so cute. I didn't know we had two of these.
Yeah, we had two of those.
That's amazing.
Uh-huh.
When I saw this in there, my heart dropped a little bit because I was like, no.
We have another one over there.
That's good. That's good. So cute. Look how cute he is. Oh my god, he's adorable. He's adorable. Super cute. And Chris Chan too. What? Oh, Chris Tang? Chris Tang. Oh my god, I haven't seen Chris Tang in a while. We used to do that, Name That Tune. And him and Randrick were always like neck and neck. Neck and neck. I'll put those back in just so that we remember that they go back in. Very cool. Alright, and then we have one more giveaway to do. That's the weekly video game giveaway where you guys can go and pick a game from our pile of games. Did you have those games that Reluctant Hero gave us yet?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Well, we have a...
I'll add that.
We just haven't had time to do stuff.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I think this weekend we can do a bunch of stuff, right? This weekend... Oh! And Print Club next week, you guys. Print Club stuff happens next week. Next week, we're going to start sending out Print Club stuff. So, yeah, this week... This Print Club is... Whoa. The fuck?
What the hell?
I don't know. My phone just went crazy. No, just text messages. I think text and Discord all at the same time. So my phone's like... Alright, so... this week, we're going to start doing Print Club. So next week, you're going to start getting notifications for Print Club. This Print Club, for those of you who are new, we have... every quarter, we do a thing. Oh, well, should we grab all the snacks and show people what they're getting?
Yeah.
For the snack box?
Mm-hmm.
The bag is in the thing, and then there's some snacks.
Downstairs.
There's next to the couch, there is a bag with all the noodles, and then under the next to the fridge are the other ones. Do you guys want to see what the Grubbing Game snack box thing is? I don't know. I think when we did the pilot, we called it Panda Box. I think Panda Box is a much more cuter name. For those of you who are part of that membership, would you rather it be called Panda Box with a cute Jesse Panda face sticker? Alright, so let me show you guys really quick. Let me see. Is this the... So every quarter we do 3 prints that I draw. This one was the Dragon Quest one. First of all, you get a letter with what's going on that print club. This one is specifically the Dragon Quest one. I did Dragon Quest related art from 1, 5, and the last one, I think. Was Bianca from 5? I don't remember where Bianca's from. I think I want to say she's from 5.
I'm surprised that these snacks are still here. Because of me.
There was one of these?
The other ones are downstairs.
Okay, good. Alright, and you brought the bag?
Yeah.
Alright, let's open one of these so that we can show. Alright. So, last Grubbing Game box. I'm all about the turtle power. Speaking of turtles, who's looking forward to next week? Oh, that's right. Next week is Shredder's Revenge. They're about to show nudes, guys. Cabbage, what's up, Cabbage? Welcome. How you doing? How is the cabbage? But anyhow, yes. So we do Print Club. This one here, this is one of my favorite ones. We talked about Panda Box, which we now call the Grubbing Game box. But honestly, I like Panda Box as a name better. But this was when we did the PC Engine Cute-em-ups. I did a sticker. You get a stick. I should talk about what you get. For $5 a month, every quarter you will receive a sticker, 3 prints, and a letter talking about what's going on that week. This one for the PC Engine Cute-em-ups, we did Ripple, we did Air Zonk, and Koryun. This one I want to put on a shirt. I really like how this one came out. I'm really proud of that one. I want to put that one on a t-shirt. But yes, you can join for as little as $5 a month. and it'll get you Print Club. And you can do that on SaruMaru.com, or you can do it on Patreon. And it gives you access to our Discord, which is the coolest Discord in the world. And let me tell you, some of the best deals come from that Discord as well. All right, so let me go ahead and show you guys what you are gonna get this week. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, did we do 7? Are we doing 7 treats this time? Did we buy more treats? I guess we bought more treats than we were supposed to. All right, so
We do 6. We just put 1 for the next one.
So this one, let me show you the first thing here. This, let me open it so that we can show you what it is. These are like little pound cakes. Look at the panda. French soft bread. Basically, these are these little Hong Kong made pound cake things.
What is Jesse doing on that bag?
I know. And then the next one here is this one called Nune Dine. These are Korean. They're like Korean light wafer snack things. Let me open it so you guys can see. This is for the Grub and Game Box, Panda Box, whatever you want to call it.
We'll probably start calling it Panda Box.
Yeah, we'll probably go back to Panda Box. Panda Box. It's like a flaky wafer coffee thing. Wait, is this? Did we only get 1 box of this?
No.
Oh, we got 2? Okay, I was gonna say. Good. Give me 1 of those. Sorry.
What do you need?
1 of those.
Oh,
I didn't take it out.
Oh, sorry.
And then the other thing, the chewy snack. This time around, we didn't go with anything that would melt. Last box we did was all green tea snacks, so we did like lots of chocolates and things. Basically, all things that would melt horribly right now, because we live in the desert. So this time around, it's all things that are not going to get destroyed by the sun. 1 of each of these guys. This is Soda Pop High Chews. You get a Ramune and a Cola one. You get 1 box of Pretz. This is a Japanese snack. High Chews are also a Japanese snack. So the majority of these are mostly Asian snacks. Basically things that we like to eat is what you guys are getting. So you get a bag of Pretz. The Panda Box costs $10 a month. And you get a box every quarter. So basically you get a box for $30. It helps us. We get to send you something. So we got a lot of people who are joining that Panda Box tier, which you can do on Patreon or SaruMaru.com. Let's move these guys over there. And let's see, what else do we have? We have this guy right here. These are Korean chewy choco chip. The inside of them comes with like a mochi. And everything is individually packaged, of course, because Asia. But this is like a chocolate chip cookie. The inside has like a mochi. These are moist. Very moist cookies. The inside comes with like a little mochi thing. And then last but not least is Indomie mee goreng. This is my favorite instant noodle right here. And the serving suggestion shows an egg. That is absolutely the best way to have it. Fry an egg, throw it on top. And Jesse always cuts like little onions for me too, so I'll put shallots in it. But yeah, totally. You make this, fry an egg, put it on top. It comes with onion crunchies in it as well. There are 5 flavor packets in this. Yeah, this thing is full of flavor. Alright, so just to reiterate, this time for the snack box, you're going to get 1 thing of Indomie, a packet of salad flavored Pretz, 2 Lamune, cola and Lamune flavored, High Chews, Nune Dine, which is another Korean thing, a Chinese pound cake
thing that's supposed to be, I think, egg flavored. And I'm running out of places to stick this. There we go. And this chocolate chip. What does that say? Chondok choco chip. This thing, which is a chocolate chip cookie, very soft, very moist, mochi filling, delicious. So lots of good stuff. Once it gets cool again, we're gonna start doing obviously a lot more like the Pockies or Peppero or all that stuff. You know, chocolatey things that won't absolutely freaking melt. So these. Oh wait. Oh shit. No, we have an extra thing. Wow, we get a lot of stuff. We have one more thing. I forgot. We have one more item. We have this new flavor of Yan Yan. Meiji Yan Yan. This one is, I don't know what this is. Double cream. So you get to dip it in chocolate or strawberry cream. This one was a new flavor. So you get all of this in your snack box. Oops. There goes Cookie. And that's for the $10 snack box. If you are a member of the SaruPro Elite already, it's only an extra $5 for you guys. Because you guys already have a box. So you just add $5 to your Elite membership. And you get all of that stuff in the box. All of the things. Let me put all of this stuff in there so that you guys can see. But yes, that is the next snack box, you guys. All of the noms. Many noms. There we go. There we go. Alright. That is what this box will... Oh, do we have that camera? Does it go this far? No, huh? Or you can just do it there, show it there. Oh, okay. Cool. Alright, there it is. That's what the snack box will contain this time around. So I think, who here is part of the snack box here? Who's got the snack box? Man, I loved Yan Yan when I was a kid. I still love them. Though sometimes I get like, I'll dip too much in the frosting and then I'll have too much cookie left over. That was me as a kid. I used to like slather them and then I'd have like 3 or 4 sticks left over and I'm like, oh man, I used too much frosting at first. Now I'm much better, much better control, where I ration my frosting better. But yeah, I still love eating that stuff. So yeah, basically stuff from all of the Asian places: China, Japan, Indonesia, Korea. This me says Jesse the panda. Oh yeah, transfer is part of the box. That's a lot of goodies, says Elvis Roa. So yeah, if you guys are members of the Elite, you can add this for an extra $5. And if you're not and you just want the box and you don't care about Print Club, you can just do the box for $10 a month. And you get the box of goodies. All the goodies. That was me. All the goodies. Very cool. Alright, you guys. Now, let's go. That is a panda. Now we're going to go ahead and do the winner sweets as well as Cyber Girl. I love Yan Yan, says Matthew Rhodes. Saru, have you tried Inni noodles? I've heard good things. Why does that sound familiar? I don't think I have though. I just bought Shredder's Revenge for Switch. I played Shredder's Revenge at a GameCon last month. It was a good time. What did I miss?
Matthew Roach asked if you're gonna play where'd it go? There you go.
Shredder's Revenge?
Yeah.
Are you streaming Shredder's Revenge when it comes out next week?
It's coming out the 13th.
Did we pre-order it?
Yeah, we did, but it's digital first and then physical.
Ah, boo. What do? Do I double dip? Do I cancel my other physical and just get the digital one? And then...
Physical.
What do I do?
Get it all.
What do I do? Cup noodles is so good. My favorite cup noodles is the curry one. I love the curry cup noodles. So good.
So good. It's my favorite one. It's my favorite cup noodle. But my favorite, like, packaged noodle has got to be this stuff. I love this stuff. There it is. This guy right here. Yum! This is my favorite. But they're too expensive here, so otherwise I would put them in the snack box, but they're like $3 a piece here. I don't know why they're so... In Japan, they're like $1. They're like $1.20 or something in Japan. It's 6-player, right? Yeah, I think it's 6-player online, too. This in curry cup ramen is the best. See, Randrick knows. It's delicious. Delicious. All right, here we go. Is that the winner for the game giveaway? That someone? Oh, I guess that might have been one of the people who didn't
put their name.
Didn't put their name. All right.
It's,
so, oh, is that Ryu?
Ryu the Terminator, yeah.
Oh, is it?
Uh-huh.
Oh, cool. All right. So it looks like the winner of the weekly video game giveaway was Ryu. Ryu the Burninator is what Jesse is telling me. First name starts with an A. I won't say his name because I don't know when people are cool with that. So I won't. But I think it's Ryu the Burninator. His email says is because he's part of Patreon now too, right? He's part of the snack box actually.
Yeah.
Right? Snack box tier. Yeah, I think he did snack box tier also. So yeah, Ryu, if you're he might not be here, but we'll let him know on the Discord. Ryu the Burninator is the winner of the weekly video game giveaway.
Oh my god,
so rigged. It's Jello. Very cool. It does feel like almost always it's always like SaruPro people who win, but who else is watching? You know, like it's always SaruPro people who are watching.
It's mostly, yeah. I say 95% is SaruPro.
Now, yeah, like 95% is SaruPro, except there were a couple times where 2 people in a row who were new won. Remember?
Yeah.
Did they ever reach out too? And they got their stuff?
They got their stuff.
Good. Yeah, we had
stickers and...
Oh, because they were international?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had two new people answer back to back weeks, and both of those people who were new won.
they picked Yuki stickers.
And they got Yuki stuff.
One of them was like, I'll take the girl with the pink hair.
The girl with the pink hair. I guess I should be happy, even if they don't know Yuki by name. I should still be happy. But yeah, pretty much 95% of people who win are always SaruPro because that's all the people who's watching right now. You know, or almost always it's always people who are members of the SaruPro. Almost always SaruPro, but I mean, like, you know, there's always a chance that we get new people, like Ryu the Burninator. Ryu the Burninator recently joined, even though he's been in our streams a lot, and that'll happen, right? Like sometimes people will be in our streams a lot, and then they're like, "Fuck it, I'll join something," right? And they'll join. So that's how it happens. All right, and we've been at it for an hour and a half. Are we done? Is that all of it? Did we do all the winners?
Yep.
All the winners. You can build a bear your own cup of noodle. Oh yeah, in Osaka, right? Is that in Osaka? Is that where it happens? Is it Osaka where you do that?
I think Osaka. We wanted to go.
Yeah, and we never did. We didn't go.
Busy.
We were busy. I was sad, but I really wanted to go. Maybe someday.
We need to go. What are you doing?
Nothing. Nothing.
We're going to the KFC buffet.
Oh yeah,
Nothing's
KFC.
stopping me.
KFC buffet.
I'm gonna wake up, and if you're not ready, I'm just going by myself.
You have to make sure I'm awake. I want to go.
Yeah, I'm just playing.
I want to go. He says it's not a far train ride from Umeda.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see when we go back, if we go back. Because right now it's like they're like all the trips to Japan are like chaperones. Did you hear? Like they're all like monitored. Yeah. So I don't want to go to Japan like that. Screw that. Especially if I'm paying freaking $1,000+ a ticket to go or more.
I was reading an article where like they stand out every time you get out of the store. They stand out with like hand sanitizer, making sure you have new mask, like every few hours.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's crazy.
I mean, I'm all up for the masks and the sanitizer. But I can do that shit myself, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, I don't want someone monitoring everywhere I go. I just feel like it wouldn't be worth the trip for me like that. I don't want to visit like that. I want to visit at my own leisure, come and go as I please, you know? So if it's like that this year, then I guess we're not going. I guess we're not gonna go. Fuck that. Who wants a babysitter for real?
Says transfer. How funny.
Seriously. That's pretty much what it is. It's like people are watching out for you. I want a Japanese mommy to walk me around Japan and feed me directly from the teat. Maybe then.
Yeah, Japan's open as a month now. I think it's all limited. It's like a trial basis now.
Trial basis. That's the thing with Japan too. It's like when something happens, they're like immediately closed, right? They're like, oh no, we've had an uptick in cases, which of course is gonna happen. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna happen. There's gonna be an uptick in cases because people are going, and they're gonna close immediately. That's what I think is gonna happen. That's what I feel. I feel like they're just gonna close immediately. Man, this gel cushion is a lifesaver. By the way,
Feels good.
yeah. And my tailbone doesn't hurt like at all. And we've been sitting here for 2 hours.
That's good.
Already. But probably with full open around summer. You think so? When do you think they'll be open? I feel like it's not gonna be like that. I feel like it's gonna be. Oh damn! We just got an order.
Yeah, I saw.
Nice. I feel like it's gonna be a while. Hopefully by like November or something, you know? If it's open by November, like completely open, not this like, you know, babysitting bullshit. Because I am not about that. You know, like I need to be able to come and go as I please. Oh my gosh, Homer is here. Homer, how are you doing? Welcome. The panda variant, says Shangri-La. The panda has COVID right now. Panda has COVID. He's got the COVID right now. He tested positive for it yesterday. Yeah, so the panda variant. Jesse's gonna bring the panda variant if we go right now. It's endemic already. It will be around forever. Time to move on. I agree, right? Like, you know, that's why there's vaccinations and all that other stuff. You know, let us come and go as we please now. That's the whole point. That was the main reason for me wanting to get like the vaccination. Well, also because I didn't want to die, but I mean, was because I thought I was going to come and go as I please, right? Like, at that point, you know, we're vaccinated. I am aware that we can still get COVID. Obviously, you know, Jesse just got COVID. Obviously, we can get COVID still. But that's why people do it, right? Like, come on. Like, let us go places. We want to go places. So, I don't know. I feel like Japan, because everyone is like 100 years plus, right? That it's a big issue for them because everyone is super old. Like, what's the population? It's like 99.9% old people in Japan, except for Corbin and like 2 others. Like, Japan is like full of old people. So, I think that's why they're super worried about it, you know, because like COVID is something that like, I mean, it takes away young people too, but like especially the old. I would put money on Japan open to a Saru for October. If they are open for October, I might be able to go, maybe. We'll see. Maybe. But 2023, for sure. 2023 is 100% certain. We're going to go, and we're going to go for at least 2 weeks. At least. But I want maybe more like 2.5 weeks in 2023. 2023, 100%. I think Japan is over 40% older than 60 now. I thought it was 60%. 60% was older than a certain amount. I just saw a thing and they were like, Japan's got 60%. I don't know what accent that was, but that was some sort of documentary. They were stating that more than half of Japan is super old and they're not repopulating and Japan's going to fall into the ocean.
Time for bed. Sorry for not interacting much tonight, says Gordos, but I really enjoyed the conversations. Gordos, thank you for being here. Period. Even if you don't, you stopped in, you said hi. That's all a Saru needs. As long as you are here, that is the best thing. And that goes for all of you guys. There's no one has to interact. As long as you guys are here, that helps me out, and I really appreciate you guys for being here. These Saturday shows have been going on for 3+ years now, and they've been so much fun, and I really appreciate it. The Spanish flu still kills people every year. When was the last time anyone worried about getting the Spanish flu? Yeah, and now I think people are trying to they're like, oh, monkeypox or whatever. Monkeypox was a thing for a while, and we used to actually get vaccinated for it, and now we don't, and that's why it's a thing again, I think. And then basically what will happen is we'll start to include that in our regimen of shots at some point, and then people don't have to worry about it again. That's how it is. Japan government are almost all xenophobes still. Yeah, that's a lot of Japan is still xenophobic because they're Japan is such a homogenous nation, so it's understandable, and I understand the fact that Japan is the way it is because it's a homogenous nation, but I still don't like it. I don't like it. Hunger kills more people and no one cares. That's true. China government is even more xenophobic. Yeah, but who wants to go to China? I'm sure a lot of people, I don't know. My friend went to China. My friend got stuck in China and we thought he was dead. It's funny because Face just brought it up and we were thinking about it. And then he messaged me. He's like, oh, hey, what's up, Cracks? Because he calls me Cracks. And I'm like, oh my God, we thought you were dead in China. And he's like, no, I just got stuck. He got stuck in China for 3 years. Who gets stuck somewhere for 3 years? They're like, oh, I got stuck for, 1,000 days. It's cool. No worries. No big deal. But yeah, my friend got stuck in China. He's just now leaving Shanghai, and he's to go teach English in Uruguay. He's going to Uruguay to teach English. But he went to Japan, and then Korea, and then Japan, and then Korea, and then he went to China, and then he got stuck in China. The last time we saw him in Japan. He was still in Korea. He took the ferry from Korea to Japan, and we saw him in Osaka. That was the very last time we physically saw him before he got stuck in elaborate cracks. What the hell? Crackhead, because we used to be like, shut up, crackhead. It was just one of those things. So it just went from crackhead to cracks. So yeah, it's just short for crackhead. Just because, I met him, I've known my friend Sam since I was 19 years old. I was 19 when I met him, and I'm 43 now, so I've known him for 24 years. We've known each other for a long time. Long time. China is awful now. What do you mean now? China's always awful. Every time we went to China, we never went to China, right? We never got out of the airport. Because I never wanted to. Just because if the airport was any indication, then the rest of China couldn't have been any better, right? At least that's what I tell myself. We've been to, what airports have we been to? Shanghai and Beijing airports?
Shanghai and Beijing.
Yeah.
Shanghai was, oh my God.
Terrifying,
scary.
right? We went there one time, right? Was it one time? We went to Shanghai airport. Terrifying. It was just gross. The airport was so gross. Beijing one was nice.
Beijing
but
was really nice.
The people were still shitty.
Yeah. Security guards.
Security was shitty. Everyone was just shitty. And so rude. So rude. But people are like, oh, I don't remember who I brought it up with, and they were like, they're not rude. That's just their culture. You just don't understand. I'm like, I guess I don't, because to me, when people push and shove, it seems uncivilized to me, but what do I know? I really liked Shanghai Airport when I went there 2008ish. Yeah, Shanghai Airport was it? No, wait, not Shanghai Airport. Which one was the nice one? Was it Beijing?
Beijing.
We went to Shanghai Airport and we thought it was
shitty. I hated it. I think Beijing was much nicer too of an airport, but the people still weren't any better. And like people literally push and shove, and not like lightly either. Like people will like ram into you and not even give a second thought or look back or anything. And I understand, I guess, you know, because like I don't know, but I don't have to like it. I don't have to like it. And I don't. The maglev train from Shanghai Airport to downtown Shanghai was so cool. I guess. I don't know. I have no interest in visiting China ever. And the only reason we flew through China is because tickets were so cheap. Because if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have even bothered with it. Nice Saturn watch. Oh yeah, I'm wearing my Saturn watch. Isn't it cool? The inside's got Virtua Fighter in it. I didn't take the tab off of this one. I have a white one. I don't know where the white one is. Yeah, there we go. You can see it. It's got Virtua Fighter. Let's pull the tab on it. There we go. Now you can see it's got time. The time is wrong, but it has time.
Yeah, China tourists are also like this. They bump into you and they don't even say I'm sorry. You remember that?
Oh, in Japan? Yeah, Japan is just as shitty.
The turnstiles for getting our equipment. Remember this one Chinese guy pushed me. I'm like, what the hell? He didn't even say anything. So yeah, he was just like, he shoved me to the side. I was, what the hell? I shoved him, and he looked at me all like pissy.
When I was on the plane, this guy like ran into me at full speed. Like it was like, boom! Oh, Mackenzie's here. What is up, Mackenzie? 11 months of Mackenzie. He says, "Hey everyone, home from work to hang with the best crew ever. Thank you, Mackenzie, for the continued support. I appreciate it. How are you? How was work?" We're talking about China. Welcome, Mackenzie. Corbin says they kept carving their names in bamboo forests in Kyoto. Yikes. Chinese tourists are the worst. Oh, I'm done with China altogether, says Corbin. Yeah, dude, like... Yeah, in Japan it was always a thing. And you knew who was Chinese and who wasn't, because whenever the Japanese people bumped into you, they would immediately apologize, right? And I felt so bad, right? Because I was on the plane in China going to KIX from China, and me and another guy bumped into each other, and I didn't say anything because I assumed, you know, it's just another Chinese running into me. And the guy turns around and he apologizes to me in Japanese. I immediately start apologizing back, right? And then we're sitting there in the plane just, you know, bowing and apologizing to each other. And but I didn't look at the guy, so I assumed it was just, you know, another Chinese tourist on their way to KIX who ran into me, until I heard him apologize to me, and then I immediately turned around and apologized back, you know, and then, you know, it was bows and smiles afterwards. And but I felt bad, because if I knew, like, if I ever, like, and I've done this before, right, in Japan, I bump into someone, because it's easy to do in stores, especially me, right, because I'm a big guy in Tokyo too. It's really small, cramped, you know, areas. So sometimes, like, I'd hit someone with my backpack, and I'd, you know, turn around and be like, you know, like, sumimasen or gomenasai or something like that, you know, and they'll just turn around and smile or bow or whatever, and it's a normal interaction. But nothing like how it is in China, where it's like, you're like, oh my god, the tram. Do you remember just getting in the tram with all the Chinese people at KIX? And I had made like some comment in a video, and Jesse was like, don't say that, people might get mad. Because I was like, I did a vlog, right? Do you guys remember my vlogs? We used to do those Japan vlogs. And one of them, I was like, well, we got here to the airport with all of China. And Jesse's like, don't say that. I'm like, oh. But it was literally like all of China that flew with us. Well, not, you know what I mean? Like the whole plane, like most of the people were Chinese. And do you remember when they were fighting for water?
Yeah.
They were fighting for water, the free water. So like at the airport at KIX, there's like a refilling station. And I guess like the other one was broken or something, and there was only one that was operative. and people were literally fighting for water at the airport. Like, what the hell, man? It was crazy.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, thank you, Matthew, for sharing that. Yeah, that was, I think that was the first year we started vlogging, right? In Japan. Because I think 2018, we vlogged, because we used to do videos, and I had them on another channel, and I feel like I just rambled on and on in those videos, that I privated them. I privated those videos, because I'm like, oh, this is cringy and gross. That was before we started doing, like, VGST, and I'm just sitting there like, this game is so much fun. Like, I don't know. I hate looking at those videos. I'm like, ugh. But I think I privated them, and they were on a different channel before I started doing this YouTube channel. Kyoto vlog is the best, says Corbin. Started doing vlogs in China. China security intensifies. Dude, they found a lighter in my bag, you know, because, like, sometimes I'll smoke a cigarette, right? And they found a lighter, and it was like I fucking was trying to smuggling crack. It was so crazy. And I never had anyone, like, yell at me, and, like, security, like, circled me. I'm like, okay, just throw it away. Like, throw the lighter away. Jesus. And, yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy over a freaking lighter. And it was, like, not even, like, I can understand if I brought a fucking blowtorch with me or something, but it was like those little baby Bic lighters. You know what I'm talking about? They're like the little tiny itty bitty lighters that you use for a week and throw away. It was one of those, and I had just forgot. I forgot to take it out of my bag, because they have those things where it's like, oh, you know, don't bring these, like, contraband into Japan or into China or whatever, right? And the guy pulls it out, and he's like, what is this? Fire! This is fire! And then, like, 4 other, like, security people, like, crowded around, and he's like, why are you trying to bring fire? Like, it was crazy. And I'm like, okay, destroy it. Like, what's the big deal? Clearly, I saw, like, there was a bucket full of lighters of other people who have, like, tried to smuggle them. It's like, throw the fucking lighter away. They made such a big deal over it. And I don't know if they were trying to, like instigate something, because I feel like that's what they were trying to do, right? Like, they were probably trying to, like, get, like, a reaction so they can pull me away. And I was like, okay, just throw it away, you know? It's just the lighter.
Good night, Randrick.
Yeah, good night, Randrick. Thanks for stopping in. And I'm like, damn, all right.
He says he's looking forward to next week, the return of VGST.
Awesome. Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll also be called SARUSHOW. It'll just be we're bringing back the VGST segments. But yeah, se sintió ofendido porque era muy pequeño. Tal vez.
What's up, Sasquatch?
Sasquatch, welcome, Sasquatch. We didn't get a sassy answer this week. But there's the question for next week. Oh, Trancer! He said good night, crack. Good show crack. Tonight. Thank you, Trancer. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Trancer.
Have a good night. Very much appreciated.
But this time, if we go to Japan, we're gonna definitely vlog a lot.
Yeah.
When we go.
We'll vlog a lot. I think we vlogged a good amount last time too. The last 2018 and 2019, I think we vlogged a good deal. In 2023, we're gonna vlog all sorts of stuff, pretty much everything.
See if all the stuff that we liked is still there.
Yeah, that's another thing too. Is we're gonna see if all the things that we liked going to are still there. Which right now I can't really remember. I can't think of it, but there's lots of places. Lots of places that we want to go to.
Osaka, see, for me, it's weird because Osaka, I know, like, I look at my map in my head and I can see where.
I know you remember everything. Jesse remembers, like, I don't, and you know we've been there just as many. Like, we've been there how many times? 4 or 5 times. We've been to Osaka.
It's funny because remember that one time we were like, go this way, no, this way. This is a shortcut. We got there and you're like, what the hell? How'd you know?
Yeah, Jesse he remembers. He remembers.
It's like an elephant.
An elephant. An elephant never forgets. Star Japan vlog will show sushi going into his mouth and down into his stomach. It's funny, we didn't really eat a whole lot of sushi. Like we like all of the fried stuff. But sushi is good there. Sushi is good. We didn't do any conveyor belt sushi though, except the one time we went with Corbin. That was that conveyor belt? It wasn't, right? It was just like a.
I think it was half and half. I think.
Oh no, I don't remember.
It's Corbin's here.
Yeah, we went with Corbin to a place in Kyoto, and then that was the only sushi we did at a sushi joint. Other than that, we got sushi in restaurants that had other stuff. Remember?
Yeah.
We got that tray in Osaka, and Gabriel got sick.
Got sick. Yeah.
Gabriel got sick a lot in Japan. A lot of stuff didn't agree with him. So we'll probably try avoiding those places if we go again with him and do other places.
Kura sushi this time.
Kura sushi. Kura sushi. I think it originated in Osaka, I want to say. I think Corbin might be able to tell me. Wasn't Kura the first conveyor belt sushi too in Japan? I want to say Kura was the first one. That was called Musashi sushi, more expensive than the chain conveyor belt sushi like Kura sushi. Yeah, I think maybe we'll go to Kura sushi next time we're there. We have Kura sushi here, and it's pretty good. Actually, Kura sushi here is my favorite sushi place here in Vegas. Even though there are more better, expensive options here, I really like Kura sushi. Yep, it did. Not the first. Okay. Speaking of trips, I'm going to England this July. My flight leaves July 2nd, 7 a.m. Mountain Time. Very cool, Mackenzie. Where are you? Where in England? Excuse me. Where in England are you going? You need to post. Make sure you post pictures of your trip in the Your Travel section in the Discord, because I really want to see where you go and what you get up to. I think the first one was Kappa Sushi, was it? Oh. I heard the sandwiches in Japan are better than American sandwiches.
Oh, yeah.
I really like all the... I'm such a sucker for convenience store food, even though it's like probably peasant food for Japanese people, right? Or people living in Japan. I love it. I love convenience store food. I'm a cheap date, man. I like all the cheap food. I mean, I like expensive stuff too, but... I'm good with just... I could probably do all of Japan and just do cheap foods most of the time. Though usually when I go, there's always like one expensive thing that we'll eat, right? Like we had Wagyu beef at that one place in Kuromon, remember? We had Wagyu beef. And then we had Kobe beef also. Was it that same trip? We did Wagyu and Kobe?
Yeah.
I think we just splurged that trip. But we did Wagyu beef, and I had gotten like the cheapest cut, and it was still like $40, I think. And we went to the Kobe beef place in Kobe, remember?
Yeah.
And that was like $120 a plate, but it was so good. And we got the cheapest cut there too. We got the cheapest cut at $120 a plate, dude. It was expensive.
We all saved up. We're like, me, you, and
and Gabriel. We wanted to do like Kobe beef at a place where they brought it out, you know, and they're like, this is this, and they explain like how it works and how you eat what with what. Remember?
They brought the frozen thing. I was like,
we were so underdressed. Do you remember?
Yeah,
we were so underdressed for this place because we went like this, right? Like just wearing what we were wearing. Oh my gosh!
And everyone with suits. They were like, oh.
Yeah, but they were not. No one looked at us weird. No. Everyone was nice. Everyone was super nice about it. You know, we didn't get any funny looks or nothing. Everyone was just, you know, everyone was talking, and you know, it was cool. It was a cool experience. They were so friendly to us, you know, and they like, oh, these are the recommended drinks. And they were so nice, but the place was so nice looking. It was a really fancy looking place, right? I felt super underdressed because everyone else was dressed fairly nicely for it. But man, it was nice. It was nice. And we had to do it. We'll never do it again. But I want to
share.
say that we did it.
Yeah.
You know, that we did it.
That
No, we
actually
didn't
tried.
share the portions.
Oh,
I feel like
yeah.
the portions were enough, right? Like it was satisfying. Granted, I could have eaten a shit ton more.
We went to Famima like after we went back to Osaka. Remember?
Yeah, when we got back to Osaka,
we're
we got
hungry.
some we got some family
Family
chickens.
chicken.
We did that same day,
Yeah.
right? We had Kobe beef, and then we went back to Osaka and got a bunch of family chickens, which is like a fried chicken, like a chunk that you get at the Famima or Family Mart is a convenience chain in Japan. It's one of the bigger ones, and they have something called family chicken, which is just like a big chicken fillet that's super greasy and delicious, and I love it. And we ended up getting that. He says, carne wagyu y Kobe muy bueno. La carne en Argentina también es buenísima. Dicen que la carne en Argentina es una de las mejores carnes en el mundo, ¿verdad? Porque en Argentina la carne lo exportan a otros lugares. La carne de Argentina, porque creo que Argentina es uno de los países que tiene más vaca que personas in Argentina. Heavy Waves, welcome! Thanks for stopping in. Where's Heavy Waves? Someone's saying hello to Heavy Waves.
Right there.
Did I miss him?
It hasn't popped up yet. Oh, there it is. Right there.
There he is. Hello, Heavy Waves. He's yum yums.
Mackenzie says he's going to London and Paris for 1 week.
Nice. Very
Probably
cool.
should take pics, but I won't share them until I get home. My phone plan only allows 1G of data outside of the country. Oh, wow.
Ah, boo. That sucks. Yeah, I always get international SIM cards whenever I go somewhere. If I go somewhere, I'll get like their like data plan because it's always like really cheap, right? Like in Japan, we'll get like a $30 data plan, and that ends up lasting us like the whole time that we're in Japan. So I think it's always much better just to get like some sort of data plan wherever you're at, and then just, you know, you don't have to worry about it. So yeah, every time I go to Japan, that's what we do. We all just get like, me and Jesse will get one, and then I think Gabe got like a Wi-Fi hotspot too, which was handy to like upload videos and stuff. It worked out really well.
Matador says hello from Family Mart. Yeah.
Yep, Family Chicken and Lawson Chicky is legit fried chicken war. Haha. Yeah. Oh man, they were doing. Remember they were when we were there. Lawson had the Shanghai Chicken L, and I was like, "What the fuck does that mean?" And I guess it's just because it was big, right? The Shanghai Chicken, and it was like, it was good. It was seasoned like lemony, kind of like lemony, whatever. I don't know. I guess that's what street chicken in Shanghai is like. I don't know, but it was called Shanghai Chicken L, and I was wondering what the L was for until we got it. It was the one with remember that it was like the big flank of like chicken in a bag.
I remember I was like, what the hell?
I was like, oh fuck, this is a lot of chicken. It was a huge piece of chicken.
We ate it all.
Yeah, we ate it all. We're fat.
Was it the Lawson 100?
Yeah, no, it was at the regular Lawson.
Oh, okay.
Lawson 100 though has their own version of the Family Chicky, remember?
Yeah.
But they were only 50 yen. They were slightly smaller, but dude, I would go load up. Lawson 100 was great.
Yeah,
for
they also
cheap
had
food.
some cheap snacks too.
Uh-huh.
Like they had a box in the corner I didn't even see.
Remember they had the 40 yen menchikatsus?
Yes.
Remember we got a bunch of those menchikatsus? They're like 40 yen, dude. That's like 30 cents. And menchikatsu is like a breaded hamburger meat, like a mince meat of some sort. I don't know if it's hamburger or whatever. L is always large. Yeah, I didn't know when we got it, and I just assumed it was gonna be large, and then we got it. I was like, oh, this is what the L is for. Big ass piece of chicken. Lawson 100 is king, dude. Lawson 100 is awesome. We got all those 100 yen sandwiches. Remember, they were like those pre-made like sandwiches in the 2-pack.
Yeah.
And they had like peanut butter jelly, and they had ham and cheese. And those were $1.
Yeah.
$1 for those.
The drinks too. Some of them were half off. Remember?
Yeah, some of them.
Two for
100 yen. Yeah, dude, Lawson 100 was great, especially for when because we're trying to always go on a budget, right? We try to get like the cheapest. That's how we were able to do Japan so many times, is because we always went on a budget. We got the cheapest flights we could get. We got usually the cheapest accommodations. Most of the time. The only time we ended up spending more on accommodations is if we ended up going to Tokyo. For whatever reason. Because Tokyo is just more expensive to stay. You would never find vending machines outside in America. That's another thing I liked about Osaka or the Kansai region is in general is 100 yen vending machines for drinks. That's something you never see in Tokyo. At least we never saw it. No. We never saw those 100. It was always like 120 was the cheapest, right? But usually it was like 120, 130, 150. It just depends. But never did you find 100 yen vending machines. At least not in any of the bigger places. I'm sure they exist, right? In Tokyo and maybe like smaller places or Chiba or somewhere. I don't know. But in anywhere big like Ikebukuro or Shibuya or even not even smaller places like Nakano didn't have all their vending machines were 120 and up. But in Osaka there were tons of these 100 yen vending machines. Corbin says Lawson 100 is unfortunately dying less and less locations monthly. I had only ever seen the one that's in Namba. I have never seen one in Japan. The Namba one was the first one I saw, and I remember seeing it on a whim because it's in such a weird location that if you walk, you can easily walk by it and miss it.
Yeah.
And I just happened to look and read the sign. I'm like, what is this place? And then I was like, oh, I was so excited because I had heard about a Lawson 100 and just never went to one. Is the Namba one still there?
Yeah, Nipponbashi, right?
Yep, that's it. That's it. Yeah, yep. And it's so easy to walk by that one. So the one that we go to is still there, thankfully. I love it. I love all the cheap foods that you can get. Only one left in Kyoto, I think. Yeah, the one that's in Nipponbashi, that's the only one that I ever saw. There might be others there, but that's the only one that I've ever seen.
Yeah, it looks like they have like around 30 in Osaka.
Oh, really?
They have a lot in Osaka, yep.
Wow. Yeah, but look how far away they are from each other.
Yeah.
They're not exactly like, yeah, they're well, kind of. There's some. Those two are really close to each other right there. That's weird. Yeah, I've never seen one up until we went into that one. I remember I even filmed, and I guess I never uploaded it, but I did a video on the stuff that I got there.
You did, yeah.
I wonder if I should I upload that?
You should.
I remember doing a video and I never uploaded it. Why are they dying? Yeah, I wonder why they are dying. Maybe just people want better quality stuff, maybe? I'm guessing. I bought a charger there and it caught on fire. So don't buy electronics at Lawson 100. Do you remember that charger?
Yeah.
And it started like smoking. I'm like, oh no, this is no good.
I'm sorry.
So just stick to food. Stick to the food items if you're going to Lawson 100.
Snacks.
Heavywave says, the oddest thing for me in Japan was the vending machines with hot drinks. It scared me when I first grabbed my coffee. That's nice though, right? Like the first hot drink I ever had from a Japanese vending machine was corn.
Me too. That was my
corn
first drink.
potage. Remember, and I told you when we went, because we went to Shinjuku. The first city Jesse saw in Japan was Shinjuku, and so we were in Shinjuku. I was like, oh, you should have one of these. They're really good, and he did, and he liked it. It's just the canned corn potage in a can. That was my first hot drink, and it was Jesse's first hot drink when he went. But I had gone to Japan a year before, and my first, like, I flew into Tokyo, and then from Tokyo I took a night bus to Sendai, and I ended up staying in like around the Morioka area. But Sendai was really the first city that I got to explore outside of an airport, and that's where I had. And Sendai, it was fucking cold it was so cold. So that was where I ended up getting my first drink. Rooks Castell, what's up? Welcome. How you doing? Heavywave says, wow, I've never seen it with corn. And yes, it was nice, and I only wanted vending machines with hot drinks. How funny. But yeah, especially if it's cold, right? Like those hot coffee drinks, because we did those hot coffee drinks. Remember when we went the one time in December, and it was it December? or January. When was it?
December.
When I had to buy earmuffs and we had like scarves.
It was December.
It was December. Okay.
It was the end of November, beginning of December.
Okay.
Because I remember we're all leaving because it was still kind of cold. Last week, the last couple days started getting freezing.
Couple days was so cold, and we were like,
oh,
we had to buy scarves and stuff because we didn't know it was gonna get cold, and it got cold like very, very suddenly. It got cold, so we ended up buying like some hot drinks and some Daiso scarves and earmuffs. You remember? We bought like those cheap Daiso scarves.
Yeah.
I loved it though.
It was a Daiso at
the old school Daiso
by
Kuromon.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, Kuromon had an old school Daiso, and we bought our earmuffs and scarves there. How did we end up talking about Japan?
I don't know.
End up talking about that happens. Seems to happen like every other stream. I think it's with the advent of Japan opening up.
Yeah.
That we're starting to talk about it, and the possibility of us still going, or possibly going this year. It's a big possibility. Rook says, still crushing Saru Dev Mode, my series to play retro. Very cool. Yeah, a lot of people are using their Series S to play like old school retro games. It's awesome. Matthew says they also have bread vending machines in Japan and umbrella vending machines. Yeah, they have those cake in a can machines too, as well.
I think we saw bear. Remember bear meat?
Oh yeah, we had bear meat. Bear meat is a thing. You can get bear meat cans in Japan. Yeah, we saw that.
I was gonna get it. You're like, no.
Yeah, Jesse almost got it. He's like, oh, what is this? Because it was curry. It was bear meat curry, and I'm like, no. So I guess I should have just let you got it. I just wanted you to make sure, because then you did. Yeah. When I told you it was bear, you didn't want it either.
No.
When I told him it was bear.
Get sick, just in case.
Yeah.
What's up, Scruffy?
Scruffy, welcome. He says this year donuts await you. Yeah, we're hoping that we'll see what happens around October, November. Hopefully, we get to go to Japan without chaperones.
Donuts.
But we are for sure planning a 2023 trip as well. Grabbing game bear meat vending machines, says Matthew Roach. In North Kyoto, they have apples and vegetables and vending machines. Yeah, we saw lots of that. We saw a lot of that. Remember, we saw the apples and the bananas too. And then we got the apples with the caramel dipping thing. Those were good. We ended up getting a bunch of those, and it was like 300 yen or something. And it was a bag of apples with a sweet dipping sauce, looked like caramel or something. It was good.
It was yummy.
Yeah, we did that a few times actually. Let's see here. Scruffy says, I bear, deer, horse, all raw. That's interesting. I don't know if I would try. Maybe. I don't know. I know they do like that horse sashimi stuff. Yeah. Ringfit says, my friend's Series S has a manufacturing defect, so I made a hole for his CDs. Does it have a drive in it? They just don't have a thing? They don't have the drive at all, though, don't they? It's like they just removed the drive. Could you just put like any drive in it? Because I think, what was the Xbox SAD? Japan, keep the aircon. Oh, is it hot? Right? Like around like September. We went in September one year, remember? And it was freaking so grossly humid. Ugh. The humidity was so bad. So bad. It was so humid. I felt like everywhere we went, we were wet. We were like always wet. Series S doesn't have the drive, digital only. Yeah, it was digital only, but I think when like they opened it, it was just that they like removed the drive, but there was like still like the serial cable, right, to like connect it if you wanted to. Let's see here. There is a sushi shop in Kyoto Station that has horse sashimi. We saw a number of places that were offering horse sashimi. I just didn't want to try it. I was scared to. No disk drive at all in the Series S. My biggest fear. It gives me PSP Go vibes. I have a PSP Go. I like it. I prefer to have a disk drive. I just like it aesthetically. I never use it though. I rarely use it. I love it though. It's pretty.
Is that right there?
This? That's my Vita. Oh no. All of my pisps. I don't know where the
I
goes.
saw it. Remember, we were like sort of in front of our faces.
It is. I really like it though. This is also another one of my the PlayStation Vita OLED. So nice. I got this in a pawn shop here. Like for such a good deal. Oh well. I do like the PSP Go though. It looks so cool. So cool. I've got a developer license for Xbox. Can install whatever. Nice. That's awesome. Yes, September is still very toasty, but July and August, it is unbearable. It wasn't even super hot as much as that it was just so humid when we went. The humidity was like crazy high for some reason. What is this? Oh, that's just white hairs. I'm like, never had dolphin meat. Heard it was a thing in Japan. For a while there, you probably did have dolphin meat if you ever had tuna. There was huh?
It's up there.
Oh, this is there. I don't want to grab it. There was a while where like they were like killing dolphin to put in tuna or something like that. There was this whole like dolphin thing. The white Vita is so nice and creamy looking. So creamy. Yeah, it's always humid here in and around the summer. Yeah, we were in Osaka in September and it was just really humid and gross. I hated it. During the day, I hated it. At night, it wasn't so bad, but during the day, it was like, humidity is so bad. It's like 70% humidity. Not really, what are we talking about? Never had dolphin meat. Samsung TVs 2022 have the ability to stream Xbox Game Pass on the 30th. Yeah, people were saying that it was almost just as good as playing it on the console. I'm like, wow. I guess assuming if that's like you have like really good internet, right, and like your streaming stuff doesn't like take a shit while you're trying to play. But yeah, I hear that some people who have reviewed the Samsung game streaming on the Samsung TVs had positive things to say about it. We're almost there. The future is here, you guys. Say goodbye to your physical games. Collect them all. Collect them all now! Sometimes 98% over humidity in July and August. Yeah, the humidity was so high that I don't remember how high it was, but Jesus. It was gross.
Like at 82%.
Oh, Jesse
Because
said
I remember we went outside for like half an hour and my whole shirt was wet.
Yeah, I remember we were in Namba. Remember, we were walking, like, we were going to 7-Eleven. I guess to get money, we were going to go get money at 7-Eleven. Because that's, like, the only place you can really get money at 7-Eleven. And I remember just being so, like, drenched, right? Like, my back, specifically my back, I would feel it. I don't know why, but my back was getting all sweaty. I'm not really, like, too much of a person who sweats a whole lot. Or maybe I just think that because our heat is dry. You know, because I don't really sweat a whole ton. But I guess it's just in Vegas I don't sweat a whole ton. But man, I was sweating like crazy in Japan.
That was weird. When I had the fever, I didn't sweat.
I think it's dry.
Yeah.
Because it's dry here. It's dry weather.
You didn't get a lot of humidity in Vegas. You saw it. You should be
no.
Michigan, man. You get 30% humidity in summer. Oh man.
Yeah, it was the same thing. I went to Kentucky a couple times, and Kentucky is fucking gross in the summer. The humidity was so bad. And I hated it even worse because I had to wear dress clothes during the day. Ugh. Absolutely horrible. Horrible, horrible. I felt so gross in Kentucky. You know, wearing freaking slacks and a belt and an undershirt and a dress shirt. And then my hair, like, would just be like my hair was like this, like, almost the whole time. It would just get flat. You know, it wouldn't stay. I'm like, how do people keep their hair up here? But it was gross. Let's see here. Those that come to Japan in summer must be prepared to change their shirt 3 or 4 times a day. At least, says Corbin. Yeah, it's kind of gross. It's pretty gross. You don't get a... personally speaking of day games are only
playable in the cloud will be the day I shop modern gaming. I refuse to play games on a subscription service where games can be gone without warning. Well, that's what the future of gaming is going to. So it's shitty, but that's what's gonna happen. Thankfully, though, we can all still play our old games, and there's companies like Blaze with the Evercade that is bringing us retro goodness in physical form. For personal experience, Series S is very durable. Wife knocked it off counter at least 6 times. Oh no. That's good to know, though. The drop test. Oh, you hungry?
Yeah. You can hear it?
Okay, well, maybe we could just go eat now, because we've already been over 2 hours.
Yep.
So we can go get some noms. Yeah,
Yeah,
everyone dropped off already anyway. All right, well, we're going to end it here, you guys. It was a really good show. I had a lot of fun. And I'm glad that people still came, even though we streamed super late today.
Yeah, we did.
And we still managed to get a lot of people in earlier in the day, which was awesome. So thanks, everyone, for stopping in. Next week, we will be back again. The question of the week is already up there, which is your top 3 PC Engine or TurboGrafx 16 games. Because next week, after we do the weekly question, I'm going to go through my favorite PC Engine games for my collection. Which is what we used to do. We used to do video game show and tell live. So next week's SaruShow will be video game show and tell live for episode 81. Damn, 81 SaruShows. We've done 81 SaruShows. How many VGSTs did we do? 70?
70, I think.
We've done like 150 of these Saturday shows, which is pretty crazy, yeah? A lot of Saturday shows. But anyway, yes, join us next week. We will be back on Twitch Tuesday. Tuesday and Friday are our Twitch days for sure. And sometimes we'll do Wednesday. It just depends. But for sure, Tuesday and Friday, always on Twitch. Those are the 2 days you can count on us streaming 100% on Twitch. So make sure that you're following us on Twitch as well. If you enjoy game streams of quirky Japanese games, sometimes we'll do Nintendo Switch. Sometimes we'll do Evercade. Sometimes we'll do PSP. It just depends. It is very random retro. And Fridays, we usually do PC Engine. So PC Engine Fridays or sometimes PSP. It just depends. But usually, most of the time, it's PC Engine on Fridays. But anyhow, have a good day, says Scruffy. Thank you for stopping in. He says, have some good grubs. Let's see. Saru's favorite PC Engine game. Spoiler alert. All of them. Make it. Transfer made a joke like that earlier today too, before you got here, Mackenzie. He said something similar. I thought that was funny. But yeah, pretty much.
Thank you, Corbin. Thank you, Ando Gamer, and thank you, Sasquatch.
Yes.
Thank you for everything.
For Jesse is feeling better. Also, hopefully by Monday Jesse will be clear of the COVIDs, and hopefully I maintain negative. I think I will. I feel really good. So we're both going to retest on Monday and see what happens. But for those of you who don't know, Jesse tested positive for COVID. I did not. He got really sick. Yesterday was super sick. So, yeah. And then the isolation period is 5 days.
5 days, yeah.
So I should probably go and grab food. You should stay here.
Yeah.
So I'll grab Jack in a Box or something. I don't know. We'll see.
Canes.
We'll see. Oh no! Don't. Why'd you mention Canes? No, I want Canes. Feel better, Jesse. Says Corbin. Stay safe,
Corbin.
Saru. Thank you. I really appreciate it. But don't lie. Retro 5 days a week. Retron.
Fast Seals to Jesse. Thank you, Sasquatch.
Yes, thank you, Sasquatch. Yesterday, I feel like it was the worst for Jesse.
Go panda mode on your num-nums, Jesse, says Cello. Thank you, Cello.
Yeah, that's the one thing that didn't go away is your appetite.
Yeah.
'Cause he's been eating pretty regularly, which is good. Oh yeah, you can do that mobile order? Is that what you're doing? Mobile order?
I'm just checking to see.
Oh, Mackenzie, thank you for the $2 Canadian. He says, thanks for tonight, even if I wasn't here for long. Well, thank you for stopping in. I always appreciate you coming in here after work. There it is. Thank you so much, Mackenzie. I appreciate it. Super cool of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh, yeah, we might have to do canes. God damn it, Jesse. Why'd you have to mention canes? I now want canes. I feel like canes is something we just had. Did we have it last? We did, huh?
We did have it last
Did we have it with Face?
Yeah, we did have it.
Yeah, we did. It's so good,
I
though.
remember.
All right, guys. Thanks for stopping in, everybody. I really appreciate it. Make sure to join us here next Saturday for the PC Engine thing. Make sure to answer the question up at the top of the chat, and we will read them here together next Saturday. And we will be back on Tuesday for Random Retro on twitch.tv/SaruMaruPCE. But all right, guys. Thanks, everyone, for stopping in, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.